Alright then guys, what's happening today? Billy here from BakerRandomz. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. So today we're going to be learning about iMovie basic editing techniques. What I mean by that is simple cuts, transitions, titles, maps and backgrounds, obviously iTunes, importing maybe music, some enhancement tools, and also how to share your video. Alright, so let's start. So basically I've been using this for a bit of time now, not very long. And I've got to grips with it very quickly. It's rather self-explanatory, so this might be a short tutorial, but anyway. So basically guys, I have my content library up here in this space, obviously my rendering area here with spacebar to play and whatnot, and obviously I have my timeline down here. Now this is just a sample project I've done. We're going to just start a new project for the sake of this tutorial. So you're going to click, sorry, let me go back. You're going to click on the create button. Now obviously a trailer, probably not going to be using much. So just click on movie. And then you have some themes to choose from. To be honest, don't think you're going to be using these much. So I'm just going to go on no theme. Let's call this test. And save it. So basically guys, this is our content library over here. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose some footage. And obviously if you do want to import anything, just click the import button and then it will go directly to your content library over here. So let's say I wanted this section of clip here. Basically I'm holding, clicking, and then I'm dragging and let go, and then I'm just going to grab it and we're going to dunk it down in our timeline. So first off, you might see this yellow playhead here. Basically, wherever I scroll, that's where the video is going to be rendering up there. Spacebar to play, and no, okay, enter is not go back to the start, but anyway. Spacebar to play, and also you can click on there and you can get full screen. Now, let's go over here first. This is going to be our sort of zooming thing. So for instance, on here, it's zoomed in real close, so I can do fine editing. And out here, if I had a long clip, I could sort of edit this. Let's just go around here-ish in length. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is cutting. So basically to cut, if you want to cut a video, for instance, if I played the video, I'm going to cut it right here, I'm going to click Command B, and it's going to split it just right here. So then if I watch it from here, it's split into two clips now, which obviously if I wanted to split in another bit, I could click here, Command B again, and I could just select this clip and go backspace to delete it. So that's the first sort of basic editing you're going to need. It is really self-explanatory, so that's just a short key. I think you can go file, edit, and whatnot. So anyway, so the next thing we're going to get onto is transitions, I think. So if you want to include transition, obviously just click on transitions. You're going to click over here. Now we have quite a few down here actually. I think 24 here. I'm not sure which ones are the best one. I mean, this is definitely taking my fancy here, cross zoom, but the basic ones you've obviously got cross dissolve, cross blur, fade to black, and fade to white. So let's just take a cross blur. So what you're going to do, you're going to take it from here, you're going to drag it right in wherever you want to put it. Let's just say it's at the start of the clip first. Let's have a quick look at that. Alright, so for instance, maybe I want it to be a certain duration. So all I'm going to do, double click on it, and it's going to bring up this thing here. I can adjust the duration of it. For instance, I maybe want it 0.5 or whatever, and click enter, and then you can see it's going to come up, and that's your transition. So basically, very simple to insert transitions. Let's just insert another one. I think I can actually see the transition if I click on it. I can see the transition. This is quite nice. It's fade to black. Let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, that's very nice. The fade to black's very nice. So that's how to insert transitions. Very simple in iMovie 2014. So let's move on to titles. So titles are pretty much the same. You have different titles here, so you can click on them, scan through them. There's loads of titles here. Clouds. Some pretty cheesy ones. That's pretty nice. You can probably choose your own background. But let's just go with the standard here. So what you're going to do, again, drag it across now. For instance, you might want it on top of your video, and then in that case it's going to overlay, if you get what I mean. Or you might just want a full-out title. If you want a full-out title, just drag it, and then if I position my playhead, you can see it comes up in a separate black background. So if I want to edit it, double tap. Let's just call this iMovie basic editing. That'll do. So basically then you can just watch it back from the start. Like so. And obviously you can edit the font, size, position, bold, italic, whatever you want to do. You can sort that all there. So they are titles. Rather simple. Let's just try another. Let's plop it in over the top this time, and let's see. So we've got a nice title here. Let's just type in Happy 345. I don't know why. And there you go. Let's have a quick watch of this. Yes, that's pretty nice. So that's how to do titles, guys. The next one we've got is maps and backgrounds. Now I'm not sure what these are. I've got to be totally honest. These I'm not sure what these are. Oh, it's creating a world map for me. All right. So I think these are just sort of, I don't know what you would call them, so sort of video loops, I suppose. So you've just got green, so you've got backgrounds. Not really sure what the world map's supposed to be. It's creating me a world map, alright. Anyway, so I'm not really sure what those are, but I think they're sort of backgrounds, you know what I mean? So that looks alright. Oh, it's creating me a world map, alright. Anyway, next we're going to go on to iTunes. So if you wanted to insert music, obviously you can go to import and then import your clips and drag them across, but you can go straight from iTunes. Now, for instance, I can drag a clip right across, and green signifies the music. So if I play, the music's going to play, and you can see a sort of slider here. That's to adjust the volume, and I think you can also adjust it over here. We'll get into that in a minute. But that's how to add music. Sound effects, pretty much the same. Obviously, you're going to need to get some sound effects like this. Let's see what we've got. Door close, alarm. So I'm guessing, yeah, it's just drag them across again, and you've sort of got another green bar signifying audio. GarageBand, that's for anything you've composed, so that's really nice. So I think we've done all of that, so let's go over to here. Now, there are two big buttons up here. The first one is Enhance. Now, what this is going to do is going to sort of look at your clip, and it's going to judge it. And it's going to look at all the, contrast, balance, whatever. And it's going to try and get the best effects for you. However, I think a lot of people don't like that, so you can obviously click on the Adjust button. Now, automatically what it's done is cropped it for me, so we'll start over here. So basically what we've got is Auto Adjustment, Match Color, White Balance, Skin Tone Balance, that's if you've got, portrait or something. So that's quite nice. We have over here brightness adjustment. You can see if I drag these across, we're getting different brightnesses. If I break it down, we're getting different brightnesses, so you can play around with that. This is saturation, so obviously black, white, full on colour. That's pretty nice. And then what do we have over here? We have like the hot, cold, the cyan, and the yellow. So that's really nice, especially in a free piece of software. Next we have the crop tool. So automatically it's actually cropped me doing this, so I want it fit. So obviously you can have fit, crop to fill, and that means you can just, take a bit of section or whatnot. And then you have Ken Burns. I think everyone knows what a Ken Burns effect is. It's just from one point sort of zooming in to the other. So that's really nice, and you can also rotate your clip as well. This one's video stabilization. Now I've tried this out. A lot of people say that the clip sort of moves around and you've got like a black background. That's something to do with the exact clip, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. But obviously if you do want to try it out, just click the button and try that out. You can do fixed rolling shutter as well. So now onto the audio tools. We have auto adjustment for audio. We have obviously the volume, lowest volume of other clips. We have a background noise sort of cancelizer. I'm not sure how good that is, but obviously just click again. Equalizer, so you can obviously boost the bass, boost the treble, and so on. Let's have a quick look at this. Alright, so you've got speed adjustments, reverse, that might be quite fun. And now we're on to video effects. So we've got quite some nice video effects here. Alright then. So you've got none, flipped, Razor Sci-Fi. Ooh, these are very creative. So now you can just play around with those, double tap on those to actually apply them. Audio effect. Ooh, these might be quite nice. So you've got Cosmic, Cathedral, Pitch Down, Pitch Up, Small Room, Echo Delay. So you can play around with those. It's very simple. And then we have this, which is just information about the clip you imported. So I think that's going to do for the editing side of things. Oh yeah, so you can also trim clips by just dragging them across, and you can see minusing a certain section, I'm guessing you do manual importing as well under the import thing. Sorry, not import, the information. So I think that's going to do. So now we're going to get on to sort of publishing the movie or exporting it into a file that, for instance, you might want to upload to YouTube. So you're going to click on the share button. So we have 8 settings here. We've got theatre, so that's just taking it to your theatre. Obviously email, it's going to compress it in, you know, a small format size. iTunes, YouTube, which is going to be simple upload to YouTube, so you're not going to be able to get all the things like, you know, customized thumbnails and things. So I would rather put it to a file. Facebook, Vimeo, so that's all social networking. So basically, the main setting you should use is file. So just click on file, and basically now it's going to bring up this thing here. Now, obviously, the playhead you can see just scanning through my video. It's telling me the duration over here, 3 minutes 27. The estimated file size. I can add it to the theatre or not. And over here we have description. You know, you can type in whatever. Tags, iMovie, and size. Obviously, we have standard def. You know, large. Standard HD and full HD, so I'm going to stick this in full HD. Obviously, if you did shoot a video at 720, keep it at 720. It won't actually allow you to up the quality. But anyway, so I'm going to click on next. And then I can just save it wherever I want to. So for instance, if I want to save it in movies, I'll just call it test. Hit save, it's going to save as an MPEG 4. Hit save, and basically we're done then, guys. Over here is our sort of monitor, if you will. So it's going to monitor the transcoding. So it's saying I've got 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes remaining or so. And basically it's going to process that, and it's going to carry on while I do that. Once it's done, obviously you can view it in QuickTime Player. And I think that's it for today. Obviously if you do have any queries and questions, make sure you leave them down below. And make sure you click that subscribe button. Obviously, I'd love a new edition. Go and check out all the other iMovie tutorials I've done. You can see that that's sort of going as the video processes. But anyway, thank you very, very much for watching, guys. I think that's it for today, and I will catch up with you very soon. Cheers.